All right, shout out to the mighty Who Dat Nation, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're now rocking with the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys, where we have intense, entertaining, educating, and enlightening sport talk from your favorite sports fam. Shout out to the fam, man. Appreciate y'all being in the live, man. Hey, man, listen, man. We got some news here, man, that broke about 30, 40 minutes ago about Derek Carr. As you can see the line, Carr is done. Carr done in New Orleans. He retires. So Derek Carr, Mickey Loomis was trying to figure it out. Him and Derek Carr was trying to figure something out. They met. He came down here. It was reported this week a couple of times, met with the Saints, had discussions about what was happening with the Saints in terms of what they were going to do. And quite obviously, Derek Carr elected to forego that and retire. So Derek Carr retires. And this was a terrible, listen, let me just say this before I get into the particulars. Number one, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for being in the live. Hope you guys have been doing all right, man. I had kind of took last week off, man, a little recuperation. But, in a long season. But, hey, man, we here now. And shout out to y'all. I see your Cartel, Snakebite, OG Jerry. What's up, Jamaica? Gundam, brother Scoob. All right, shout out to you. What's up, man? What's up, Jones? I see you, bro. Jones Jr. in the building. Mad Drummer, Pelicans Nola. Much love to all y'all, man. Thank y'all for being in the live and giving me some of y'all good time today. What's up, Danita? Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Quavadius, Clyde. Big ups to you. Good morning to you too, sir. Much love to you. Appreciate you, my man. All right, so Derek Carr is done. Derek Carr is done. Kind of that, and I'm just being dramatic. Remember the old Wizard of Oz movie where the little midgets or whatever you call them, when the house falls on the witch and they go ding dong, the witch is dead, and they start dancing and shit. I'm not saying this is what's going on with Derek Carr, but I'm kind of sensing some of that type of energy from the Who Dat Nation. Hey, listen, man, let me just say this before I get into it. I think this was a much needed decision. I applaud Derek Carr for making the decision. He felt like he couldn't contribute this season. There was some talking going on about whether or not he wanted to be here. A lot of people felt like he didn't want to be here. He was kind of upset that the Saints restructured his contract. He didn't want to do that, even though he said it's okay for him to do it. It was kind of all kind of ways crazy. The man didn't want to be here. He didn't want to step foot before the Who Dat Nation coming up this year. Hey, man, listen, we get that. We totally understand that. Best to just clear on out the way. Don't get in the way of progress, and that's what Derek Carr is electing to do. Retiring and getting out the way. Tyler Shue and the rest of these guys, Spencer Rattler, they're here. And let's open the way for the future of the team so we can progress and move forward, man, and take care of this business. And that's what we need to do. So, man, let me cover some of the news, man, from this story. And, of course, the shoulder issue is what they were talking about that was dealing with Derek Carr. Is that he's retiring, announced his retirement today, and the team said that Carr had a labral tear and a degenerative rotator cuff damage to his right side, his right throwing shoulder that was discovered in late March. And after Carr ramped up throwing to prepare for the season, the team said Carr had not thrown significantly since he fractured his non-throwing hand during a game against the Giants in December. Now, according to the team, surgery was an option, but that would have put Carr on his 2025 season in jeopardy, so he just decided to retire instead. Upon reflection, this is what quote here from him, upon reflection of prayer and a discussion with his wife, I've decided to retire from the National Football League. Carr said in a statement released by the team. For more than 11 years, we've been incredibly blessed, and we are forever grateful and humbled by this experience. It's difficult to find the right words to express our thanks to all the teammates, coaches, management, ownership, team officials, and especially the fans who made this journey so special. So he says, your unwavering support has meant the world to us. Carr, who's a 2014 second round pick by the Raiders, retires after 11 seasons. He spent the first 9 of his career with the Raiders before signing the 4-year contract worth up to $150 million with the Saints during the 2023 cycle. Now, Carr, who's 34, started 169 games for 2 teams and finished with a total record of 77-92 as a starter. He completed 61.5% of his passes, threw for over 41,000 yards, 257 touchdowns against 112 picks. The Saints quarterback room now consists of the 2025 second round pick Tyler Shue, 2024 fifth round pick Spencer Rattler, and 2023 fifth round pick Jake Zoolander-Haener. News of Carr's injury was made public in early April. Although both sides have been mostly quiet in the past month prior to the draft, the Saints said they were hoping for clarity on the situation. Carr's first public comments came in late April when he said he had a shoulder injury and dismissed speculation about the issue. Carr said that he and the team have been in constant communication about the injury. We're figuring it out, and we're going to go forward with that, Carr said on April the 28th during a guest sermon at a church in Las Vegas. So, with that being said, Carr is done in New Orleans. His career is over with the Saints. A very tumultuous 2 years here, an injury-plagued 2-year campaign with New Orleans that really didn't culminate into anything. Dennis Allen was fired and gotten rid of. This last year, I thought, and a lot of people felt that Carr, without the protection of Dennis Allen, simply didn't want to be here anymore. That's what a lot of people felt like, and it turned out to be that. Anyway, let's keep it going, man. Now, what is the economic impact here in terms of Derek Carr, his contract situation with the Saints? With Derek Carr's retirement from the NFL means the Saints can recoup approximately $30 million in cash and salary cap relief, while Carr will retain $10 million roster bonus he received in March. The $10 million bonus was guaranteed, and Carr is keeping it, effectively netting the Saints $20 million in salary cap relief. This is according to Sports Illustrated, and this is what it is. So the retirement frees up a significant amount of salary cap space for the Saints, which can then be allocated to other players. So there you go. So he gets his $10 million, and that frees up roughly about $20 million in cap relief with the retirement of Derek Carr. So with that being said, man, listen, we're going to continue to kind of go into this thing, man, and talk about this thing with Derek Carr. But we knew ultimately that it would come down to it, that we knew that eventually, we felt like he would either sit out the season or something like that. I didn't have the feeling, a lot of people didn't have the feeling that Derek Carr would come back and try to compete for the job after he having the surgery. And if he did have the surgery, he would probably be out a significant portion of the year. Didn't make sense. Now, he did have 2 years remaining on the contract this year and next year, which effectively this helps the Saints get the money back. So 2 years under Derek Carr, to me was a letdown. This guy was built as a guy to come here and lift the Saints up from playoff limbo, being out of the playoffs. Did not happen that way. The man got hurt several times. The year before, played with injuries, which was terrible. The second year, he was hurt again. It just was a terrible acquisition for the Saints. And boy, this is probably going to go down as one of the worst Saints signings in a long time. We could talk about the Jerry's Bird sign, all that kind of stuff, but I don't know too many people signed a $150 million contract and finished with the Saints with a 14-13 record. But listen, with that being said, the chapter is closed on Derek Carr. It's officially over. The Saints moved into a new era of time with young quarterbacks, a rookie head coach in Kellen Moore, rookie coach quarterback who's penciled in as the starter right now going into the new season. We know the Saints have that little mini camp thing that they got going on. We'll break all that down. We'll talk about that later on today in the Saturday episode of the Sports Coma. We also have a Sunday episode of Sports Coma. Like I said, I've been on a little vacation here this past week, but this is good news to talk about today. All right, so big ups. What's up, Sky Life? Big ups to your fam, Brian. Big ups to you. Good to see you, man. Young City 9 is in the building. Good to see you. Brother Byron is in this thing as well. All right, so yeah, we're going to see Ross. What's up, Ross the Boss? Big ups to you, King Chosen One. Brother Phillips in this thing as well. I see you, Michael. Big ups to you, man. What's happening, man? All right, Nodlin. Shout out to Nodlin in this thing as well. Jones Jr., big ups to you, fam. Appreciate you. Japanese Hercules is in this thing as well. Big ups. Good to see you. Donald says, it's Tyler Shue time. That's right, man. We need the escape room. Yeah. Escape room. is happy. Jay Survivor, thank you, bro. Shout out to Jay Survivor, man, for the super chat. Says, how does this signing bonus work? Now, yeah, and I just covered that. I just got into giving you he keeps the guaranteed money that he got, but the relief, according to what I gathered, was the Saints retain a significant amount of that money. I just covered that and talked about it. What the relief is, approximately $30 million in cash and salary cap relief for the Saints. He will retain the $10 million roster bonus he received in March, which was guaranteed. So that in his face, this is a good move for the Saints for Carr to retire, because it frees up and open the money. It is the cloud that was over the top of the Saints, fam. The cloud that was over the Saints, leading into all this stuff that was going on with Derek Carr, is officially over with. We starting to see a break in the cloud, all this kind of old stuff. Because what it does is it brings in these new quarterbacks, Tyler Shue, Spencer Rattler, and it allows these guys to open up a new era of football, young QBs, young new head coach, fresh approach, no old veteran. This stuff is going to look good. And like I said, it's a different vibe there. It's almost like if I had the Pelican equivalent, would be them putting Willie Green in a cannon, one of them clown cannons, and shooting him out the roof of the clown building, out of the tent. That would be what I would that I would want to see happen for the Pelicans. Put Willie Green, put him in there, body first, let his nose stick out the tip of the cannon, shoot that damn thing. I'll do that another time on the Pelicans, but this is good news for the Saints because it opens up a fresh approach, a good era for the team going into the future. Like I said, rookie head coach, new quarterbacks there. It's a fresh deal going on with the Saints. Not keeping Derek Carr opens up a lot of stuff. So the rookie minicamp is upon us. The Saints did sign a lot of their draft picks. There's still a couple of them that haven't signed. We'll talk about all that on tonight's main show. So much love to you guys. Who that fam? I see you, fam. Giants says now all you can play with is Carr is leaving. Yeah, Carr is gone. So he's out of here. He says now, see, but the Carr thing is it's on him. For people that feel that are car protectors, for people that are car protectors that like to protect their car, listen, the guy did it to himself here, in terms of the decision making, a lot of stuff. But like I said, when you get you take $150 million at the diva position, the ultimate position in New Orleans, at any position, and professionally, you take $150 million contract and you turn in 14 and 13 as a quarterback, and no playoffs. And we know it's not totally on the quarterback, but a lot of the stuff that happened with Derek Carr being here, with Derek Carr getting into it with his teammates and all this bullshit that was happening, all this nonsense that was happening, it became more. It wasn't good football. We had a dumb possum face coach that was running it. But outside of that, man, all I could tell you, man, it's good news. We wasn't winning. We got the guy out of here. We got a new coach. Let's move forward. Enough of that Carr stuff. That's over with. Whatever Carr puns you have, get it out your damn system. The man done. He gone. He did what you want him to do. He got on out the way. Ain't nothing to talk about as far as that's concerned, right? All right. So anyway, with that being said, man, y'all do me a service. Hit that damn like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm on the road right now, so I can't really comment on what you guys are saying. Thank you, Yoshi. Shout out to Yoshi for the super chat as well. Says I'm gonna call my mom. All right, there you go. Yeah, what a hell of a Mother's Day present this is, right? All right, there we talk about. This is a present to all Saints who that mothers everywhere. Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna get on up out of here. I appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna be back later on to kind of do a show tonight to kind of discuss the stuff with Derek Carr. We're gonna hear from you guys in the comment section as well, and all that kind of lovely stuff. So I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one. Much love and who that peace.